Namaste, welcome. So, what is the meaning of pranayama? So, when we refer to the word pranayama in yoga practice or in a yoga video, most probably we mean breathing or breathing techniques. And as you may know, there are lots of different breathing techniques in yoga that we use for different purposes. But let's talk about the word pranayama. Pranayama is the fourth limb of yoga. And the deeper meaning of the word prana, it means life force. And the word yama means mastering or mastery. So the word pranayama means the mastery of life force. And this life force that is within us from the moment that we are born till the last breath that we will take. And there are life force within us, and there is a life force outside of us. In each and everything around us, there is prana, life force. Whether it's big or small, there is life force around us. And what we learn in pranayama or breathing techniques is how to control our breath. And to be able to control your own breath, what you basically need is to be aware of this breath. So we breathe every single day, every single moment. But how many times a day that you are aware of the breath? Some days just come and pass by and we're not aware of a single breath. And this is what the practice builds. It builds awareness and point of attention, bringing our attention to this life force that we have, this amazing blessing. And the main aim is not just to control it, but controlling the breath. What it actually does is it controls almost your whole life, because you can think of your emotions or your thoughts. What happens when you get into a challenging situation? The mind starts to work, and then eventually the emotions, and then you start behaving in a certain way. But when you are aware of the breath and you start, instead of just acting or letting the mind work, you breathe and take deeper, fuller breaths, things will change. Things will dramatically change. When you redirect this prana, this life force, into what serves you, and you start having kind of control over your life force, this will change your whole life. Not only your health, but the way you see things and the way you see life and the way the mind works. Also, the breath is the link between the physical body and the mental body. We have layers of the body. We have the mental layer and the physical layer, the emotional layer, the energetic layer. So the breath is the link between this physical body and the lower chakras, physical or tangible, to the upper chakras that are more subtle and spiritual. And the breath is the link between the two. We also use the breath as a point of awareness in our meditation. So as we sit in meditation, we start directing our attention to the breath, to this life force, in order to bring awareness, and then later on you have control over it. You learn to direct and redirect it. Pranayama is the fourth limb of yoga, so it came after asana. Asana is the yoga postures or the physical movement or the poses in yoga. And it came after the poses because in order to be breathing with ease and to find this awareness is to be able to sit comfortably, is to be able also to feel into the sensations in the body before getting into the deeper layers of the body, the emotions. Before feeling the emotions, you learn to feel the sensations first. And this is also through bringing awareness to the body and then bringing awareness to the breath. So there are different breathing techniques. And if you are still new to this practice of breathing, I advise you to start with the very easy breathing techniques. Things where you do not need to control or force anything in the breath. Just this awareness of the breath, feeling the breath from the moment it enters the nose, the chest, and the belly, and as it goes all the way out into the outer world. So bringing this awareness to the breath, because the main aim of pranayama or breathing or mastering the life force is to master your own life force, is to feel and direct your energy inwards so that you have the most energy to do whatever you want, and so that it serves you well throughout this lifetime journey. And then you will be aware eventually with the life forces around you, and you later on start to learn how to redirect your attention and your energy or your life force, this prana, to what serves you instead of what is not serving you, or instead of being distracted in so many other energies that are not serving you. Some of the breathing techniques that are more advanced, they work not on collecting the energy inwards, they work also on letting go of energies that are not serving you well. So it has forced out breath in a certain way that we will learn together in other videos and tutorials, so that you let go of unwanted energies, unwanted thoughts, unwanted emotions, and all kind of things that are not serving you, so that you detoxify the body not only on the physical level but also on the mental level and the emotional and energetic level. So this is basically what I want you to know about breathing right now. Breathing techniques. So to wrap it all up, pranayama is the fourth limb of yoga. It means breathing or breathing technique. On the deeper level, it means mastering your own life force, which is through mastering your own breath, and then mastering how and where to redirect your energy and your life force to things that are serving you well in this lifetime journey. Hope this was useful. Thank you so much for listening. Lots of love from my heart to yours. Namaste.